Alright guys, back here in episode 5, Warcommander on Facebook. It's a Facebook game. The game is created by Kixeye. You can visit Kixeye games over on kixeye.com. But you have to register. You have to register an account there to be able to play Warcommander, Battle Pirates and Vega Conflict. You can also play this monster game. I don't know what it's called. I think Kixeye they make at least 4 games. That monster game, Vega Conflict, Battle Pirates, and of course here Warcommander. Alright, moving on. Blitz. I have the Blitz turret unlocked, of course. I have it unlocked. The Blitz turret is an elite defense system that deals extra damage on unique units. Not just unique units, also on all the units in the game. But that turret is specialized for dealing damage on unique units. But they will also do little damage on regular standard units which are in the game. Alright, so to build this you need 15 million metal and oil and 1 million thorium. Thorium is a new resource that got added maybe 10 years ago when I was still playing Warcommander. Thorium got added, so I kind of know it from there. This is the Blitz turret, which I unlocked. It's good against infantry, good against vehicle, good against air. And yes, it has splash. Alright, let's have a look at the Flood. The Flood turret is a unique command center turret, so you gotta place this turret by the command center. That deals huge damage to ground units at greater range than the standard turret. Not so can't hit air, but it can hit ground units, of course, and yes, it has splash. Nice. Okay, let's have a look at the Storm. The Storm turret is a unique command center turret that is capable of dealing massive amounts of damage to airborne units at longer ranges than the standard Blitz. So range is 361, the DPS 16, rate of fire 33. Now that will probably all change here once you start upgrading it, of course. No power usage, it doesn't use any power. Alright. The Ricochet machine gun. That is what the Ricochet machine gun looks like. Good against all these guys here. Infantry, vehicle, those are ground units, all air units, and it has splash. Range is 700, which is not bad. The DPS is 39,000, rate of fire is 142, and the power usage 5,000. Also, the resources you need to make this is 100 million metal and 100 million oil, and 6 days of wait time until this is built. Of course you can, if you want, like I said before, you can use instant the coins here, but you need level 36 defense level to unlock these Ricochet machine guns. Let's have a look at the Artillery Bombard. Here's the Artillery Bombard. It's a unique command center turret capable of dealing massive amounts of damage to ground units at very long range. The range is 725. No good against air because this artillery can't hit air. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch what kind of turrets you want to put in your base. You gotta be very, very tactical for what you want to put in your base. What turrets wise, weapons wise. What kind of tanks you want to put in your base. What kind of helicopter. What kind of anti-air defense system you want to put in your base. What kind of anti-air defense anti-ground defense. What would you want to put in your base? You gotta be very tactical about this game. Putting anything in your base, that's not gonna cut it anymore. You have to be tactical about this game. You have to know, you have to know what you want to put in your base to protect your base from all sorts of enemies that are gonna come at you at any time. If it's a real life PvP, there are players out there, they just have the best stuff. So you gotta know which turrets you want to put in your base. Like I said, which tanks, anti-tanks, if you want to put them in. If you want to put in some ground units that can take out air units as well, and which can also take out anti-air units. You gotta be very tactical about this game. This is not some type of a fun game that you want to play. Really, this is very tactical. You have to go very tactical about this game. Alright. Having that said, let's have a look at the Deadeye turret right here. Deadeye turret, this has no splash damage, but it's good against air, vehicle and infantry. Let's see what it says here. You can level this up 1, 2, 3. I think you can level this up 5 times, but you need level 36 defense lab. My defense lab is... Where's that defense lab gone? From all that talking. Yeah, that's your defense lab right there. That's your defense lab. And we were here. No, where were we? We were here at the Deadeye turret. The Deadeye is a unique command center turret capable of dealing massive amounts of single target damage to ground and airborne units at extremely long range. The ranges here is 75 or 725 range. Alright, let's have a look at the heavy turrets. This guy here, the Geo missile, needs a level 35 defense level required to unlock, and 250 million oil, and here metal, and 3 days of wait time. Good against infantry, best versus vehicle, that's awesome. They can take out tanks, of course. Not so good against the infantry. It's got the lighter green color. It says good and this says best. So it's best against vehicles, not so good against infantry. And it can't hit air and it doesn't have any splash damage, but the range. And the DPS is good. DPS is 8000. It's pretty awesome. Rate of fire 50. I think they could have gone up to at least maybe 75 would be a good rate of fire for these turrets. Those Geo missiles. I think 75 would have been a better option here instead of 50. But I think at a fire rate of 50, these Geo missiles did a great amount of damage. The power usage is 5000 for this. Alright, where are we? Let's have a look at the Kronos. I think I have, do I have the Kronos? Is that the Kronos down here, I wonder? I think I have the Kronos somewhere. It's just, no, that's the iron cannon. That's the iron. Those are all iron. I don't have the Kronos as of yet, so... Come up here. We were here. Anyway, let's have a look at the Kronos. Experimental ground effect missile. Cause high damage to vehicles. Here. Best against vehicles. Good against infantry. Can't hit air. And it doesn't have any splash damage. But the range is amazing. 700 meter range. That's amazing. Rate of fire 50 and the power usage of that one here is 50 or 5,000 I should say, 5,000. These are the resources you need and 3D wait time until it's done. 36 level defense lab requires to unlock these ones. Alright, let's have a look at the leader defense. Those are probably something like anti-turrets for anti-missiles or something. Range is 400. Yeah, they don't have a big range, those anti-missile turrets. They will fire anti-flax or something, probably to get rid of missiles. They're going to fire those flags up at the missiles, and the missiles are going to explode and then they're gone. They will help the base to stop the missiles from hitting your base. Flags are going to do that for leader defense buffs. Nearby units increasing range by 55. So what that leader defense turret does is it buffs nearby units, increasing range by 55 for those units, those enemy units I think it is. Buffs nearby units, increasing range defense. No, wait a minute. This leader defense unit increases the range of nearby units. Which means when you have units here, like tanks or ground units, then this turret will increase their range by 55, which is pretty awesome. Alright, cool. The Overwatch. No good against air, best against vehicle, good against infantry, and yes, splash damage. Range 500. The Overwatch launcher utilizes a laser to hone in on its target, firing flurries of rockets that successively become more accurate. Alright, cool. So the rate of fire is 10, range 500. That turret is pretty awesome. Firing flurries of rockets. Yeah, they can do more damage as well, become more accurate. Okay, cool. That is, what's that called? The rail launcher. The rail launcher fires a massive shells at ground forces, so here, good against infantry, best versus vehicles, awesome. No good against air and doesn't have any splash. Ground forces that deal very high damage. Let's have a look. The damage per second, DPS damage per second, that's going to get upgraded. You can upgrade these guys here. So once you upgrade these guys, then the DPS and the range will probably increase here, and so will the power usage of these weapons. They deal very high damage. While powerful, each shot will take time to reload and charge up before firing. Well, powerful, each shot will take... I don't know what the reload time is on these weapons. I don't know what the reload time is. It doesn't tell me here what the reload time is. Probably a couple of seconds, not sure. Maybe even 1 minute. Not sure, but this is an awesome rail launcher. I like these rail launchers just because of the damage that they do. Damage per second, DPS 1000. Of course, that is going to go up once you upgrade these guys. Alright, what else do we have? The heavy flak gun. The pinnacle of the anti-air defense. The heavy flak turret deal large damage in an area, taking out swarms of pesky air units with ease. Awesome. Air units, something like the Reaper drones, helicopters, nearby aircrafts. Those flak guns they can take out. Here. Best versus air, and they have splash damage as well. Best versus air, they can take out air defense missiles, of course, and air defense rockets. So these guys here will drop rockets and missiles. Those flak guns will be able to take them out with ease. And they will also do damage. They're not just any type of flak guns. Those are flak guns that will, in themselves, will do damage to incoming missiles, incoming rockets, and into incoming other aircraft artillery. So that's very, very important to have one of those, maybe one or two in your base sitting at each corner. The range is 500, so if you have one sitting here and or here, and you have aircraft coming in here, then those missiles are gonna take out the rockets and missiles that are coming in from the air defense. It's pretty awesome. The Hunter missile, what does that do? Okay, the Hunter missile is just best versus air. A powerful anti-air missile for the heavy platform. Instantly smart locks onto target. The Hunter missile fires a massive damage missile every couple of seconds. I don't know for how many seconds. Probably, it's just my guess, around 10 to 15 seconds maybe it takes. Every couple of seconds, yeah, maybe 10 to 15 seconds. It doesn't tell me there. The range on that one is 500 meter, damage per second 84, rate of fire 14, and the power usage here. You have to upgrade the power usage on your base probably here as well, so I think we also have a building for that. Yeah, I think we have a building for that too, I'm not sure. Alright, what do we have in here? Turrets. I have some turrets here. Let's go. Yes, I have some turrets unlocked. Nice. All these turrets here are practically unlocked. The ones that you see here, those are unlocked. Nice. I forgot about those actually. Okay, the lead storm. Start unlocking. 50 million oil and metal. And you can see the chat down there, the boss man, the Tikisi Archelon. You have a chat down there, you can chat to people in your sector. That's pretty awesome. They will post their base sector there. You can post base sector numbers to show the bases of other people, but we're here. This is the lead storm turret. This multi-target machine gun turret can target up to 5 enemies at once. Corpus faction bonus eligible requires generation 2 platform. You don't have enough resources, you're not just turret. No, I don't think I'm doing that for 150 gold. Alright, cool. This is good against infantry and good against versus air vehicle, no splash damage. And then we have here the special beam cannon. Focused beam cannon that vaporizes its target's corpus faction bonus eligible. I don't know if I have a corpus faction bonus eligible. Requires generation 2 platform. And these are the resources you need, which you will have to grind if you want to build one of those. Okay, the range on them is 550, the DPS 7000. They do a massive amount of damage, I should say. The rate of fire is 16 and the power usage 5000. The power usage means now that your base is powered up by something powered. We never had that before, so that is kind of new. That came into the game when I was still playing. You have to upgrade the power generator so you have enough power. The power those guys here. Alright. The sledge. Multiple rounds are fired at the same time, saturating an area with explosions. Survivors faction bonus eligible, okay. Best against infantry, good against vehicle, no good against air. 500-meter range, DPS. Rate of fire is 25. We have here the bouncing Betty, okay. Long range projectile that deals considerable damage and will bounce across battlefields, leaving a path of destruction in its wake. Survivor faction bonus, okay. Yeah, I don't know why they wrote down here. Never mind. Okay, this is the upholder. I think I have that actually. I unlocked this one, and so I did unlock this one. Yeah, I upgraded it once while I had the resource, but that was it then. I upgraded that. Nice. I also upgraded this one here because I have it unlocked. I have the upholder. Piercing shot will pass through enemies, dealing damage to every enemy in its path. Centennial faction bonus. Eligible requires generation 2 platforms. Alright. Best versus vehicles, good versus infantry, and yes, it has the splash damage. What is that? That is the Grave Pulse Scatter Shot. Long range gravity projectile that has a delayed explosion. Centennial faction bonus eligible generation 5. Okay, range 700. The DPS, I like the DPS on this. 13,114. Nice. Rate of fire is 16. Power usage 5,000, and all the you need these here, the resources. All right. The Farsight generator. What does that do? Disables dark storm aura and causes confusion. Requires, yeah, we need those platforms for sure. The avalanche. What does that do? A powerful turret that powers up as it fires, deals out large damage. When fully charged, if there are no targets, the turret powers down and loses the damage bonus. Okay. That's not so good. There are no targets. The turrets will power down. And that means if we stop using power from the base while those turrets will power down when there are no more targets left. I think that avalanche here that uses up a lot of power while it's active. That's what I'm thinking. And I also have this avalanche unlocked as well. Okay, let's go to these guys. Those ones are these guys here. Those are machine gun. I have these leveled up quite a bit. Those are at level 7, of course. Level 7. And at level 7 here, you can see you can upgrade these machine guns, and they will change colors as well. Will change colors. The colors indicate that those weapons have been upgraded here. The range will get upgraded, the DPS will get upgraded, and power usage will also get upgraded, but not the rate of fire. So, the machine gun here at level 7 is at 380. If you upgrade that to level 8 here, then it's going to be 440 range. Same with the DPS here, 800 to 880. The usage of power from 700 to 800. 5 seconds to upgrade this. You need the thorium, the metal, and the oil for this. These machine guns are okay against vehicles, good against infantry, and good against air but they don't have splash, which is understandable. Then we have mortars. These are at level 7. You can also upgrade all these base guns. Those are rocket mortars for your base. The range will get upgraded from 498 to 550. The DPS from 1000 to 1200, and power usage from 7 to 800. So mortars are okay against infantry, good versus vehicles, and they have splash damage. No good against air. These are flak guns, like we have seen up here somewhere. Can't remember where it was. Yeah, I can't remember where that flak gun was. These are flak guns. Those are best versus air, and they have splash damage as well. You can upgrade, when you upgrade them, they will upgrade the range from 350 to 360. The DPS will get upgraded, and the power usage will get upgraded here as well. So you can take out air artillery, of course. When they fire rockets and missiles, those flak guns will take down missiles and rockets, of course. They won't take down the actual aircraft, they will just take down the artillery that the aircraft are firing. Not to get that confused. Alright, the Hellfire. I think that is also some type of a mortar turret. Range is 387. If you upgrade this to level 2, then 400 range. DPS from 68 to 91. The rate of fire will get upgraded, of course. I don't get this rate of fire 10. Upgraded to 10, okay. Power usage from 100 to 200. And here 5 minutes. This is instant. This is an instant upgrade, but you need the resources to do it. So yeah. What else do we have? Lasers, nice. Now on the lasers, those are good versus infantry, good versus vehicles. Lasers have splash damage, of course. This game, in other games, lasers don't have splash damage. I don't think in any other game that lasers have splash damage. Only in this game that the lasers have splash damage. Alright, no good because you can't hit air defense. You can't hit, those are anti-air lasers, you can't hit them. They're good versus infantry, tanks, vehicles, and yes, 4 hours. You have to wait until these are upgraded, 4 hours. The power usage is going to get upgraded, the rate of fire, the DPS. I like the DPS, they do a lot of damage, of course, then. I like them. I think I have lasers on my setup here, around here somewhere. I have to check it out. Alright, the gyro cannon. I think I have a gyro cannon somewhere. I've seen it down here somewhere. Alright, the gyro cannon is best versus vehicles. They're good against tanks. They're best against tanks, I should say. Good against versus infantry. They have splash damage as well, which I like very much about those gyro cannons. They have a little bit of range, 379 at level 2. I don't know what the max range is on one of them. I don't know. I will have to check it out once those guys are upgraded to max level. Then I will only know. Alright. The power usage is 1200. Let's have a look at the plasma gun. Awesome. Plasma gun. I have these upgraded. Level, what is it? Level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are upgraded to level 5. Of course, when you upgrade up to level 6, then you have 2 lasers here, 2 of them, instead of just the 1 plasma laser. These are good against best versus air. They will take out aircraft like airplanes, Reaper drones, any other drones. Then they will take out anti-aircraft like helicopters or bomber planes, what have you. Best against air attacks, I should say. Those are air attack plasma weapons. Range, they have a good range of 525 at level 6, of course. Level 5, level 6. I gotta keep upgrading these. I definitely need a tutorial for that. And the resources here, oil and metal. Look at that, 40 million of metal and oil and 1.5 million thorium to be able to upgrade this stuff. The rate of fire is 25 to power usage. Yeah, amazing. Like in Command and Conquer, if you play that game, you won't be able to upgrade your weapons in Command and Conquer. In this game, yes, but not in Command and Conquer. Command and Conquer is totally different gameplay to Warcommander. I mean, in Command and Conquer, you probably have the same weapons. You have the tanks, you have missile launchers, you have helicopters, boats, gunnery, you have good ground units, but you can't upgrade your artillery, you can't upgrade vehicles, you can't upgrade ground units in Command and Conquer. Here in War Commander, you can upgrade all of this. Okay, let's have a look at the ion cannon. I have an ion cannon down here. You need a level 10 to unlock higher level turret missiles. Let's have a look at it. It's good versus infantry, best against the tanks, of course. Can't hit air and it doesn't have splash. I like the range, 550. It's down here. We'll look at that later on. The DPS is 812 at level 7. Rate of fire is 8 and the power usage is 700 here at level 7. Alright. Nice weapon. It's down here, right here in the corner. It says scroll down, the AA Ion. I think I have an AA Ion cannon somewhere. Let's have a look at this. I leveled it up to 1, of course. It's good against air, for sure. That's an air weapon. You can fire, you can take down aircraft. Yes, range 400. You can upgrade the range, the DPS, and the power usage, of course. With all these 3 resources and 4-day wait time for that. Alright. Best versus air. Let's have a look at the fire bomb artillery. Awesome weapon. Awesome. Slow turning turret that launches medium-sized fire bombs upon impact. These bombs have a burning zone that deals unreducible damage to ground units. Holy mackerel. Unreducible damage to ground units. That's amazing. That's awesome. Bloody hell. So it says here, best versus infantry, no good against ground units with the vehicles. I mean, it's okay versus vehicles, but best versus ground units because it says here deals unreducible damage to ground units, infantry. It has the splash damage, yes. Splash damage, awesome. But like I said, I need the frickin' the resources to do this. I don't have any resources up there at the current moment. Since I haven't played this game in a while. So here's the ion cannon that we had a look at earlier. You can upgrade it. I wonder how you can upgrade that defense platform. Let's click on it. Okay. You can change the turret. You can change it. You can change it just by clicking on either the machine gun, the flak, the mortar, the hellfire, the laser, the AA plasma, the cryo cannon, here the ion cannon, or the AA ion level 1. You can change them that way. If you want to change your turrets, you can click on one of these turrets that you have unlocked, and then it will show up right here. So by clicking on it, you can change the platforms on these guys. You can upgrade the platforms. You can upgrade the platforms here. Let's check it out here real quick. That one. This is the airborne platform. Jets propel the platform into the air, protecting it from anti-ground, which is pretty awesome. But you need the resources. You need resources for everything in this world. Everything. Alright, we are 36 minutes into the video. Didn't want to do it that long. We're going to continue on here in part 5. This was part 4. And thanks for watching, and see you guys back in part 5 then. Stay tuned for more Warcommander. Yes.